Hey everybody, Jody here from SpiegelMom Scraps. I am SpiegelMom herself, and we are following up from our our blog hop that happened on Friday, and we are following up with a YouTube hop. So as you can see me going through some of the embellishments and the printables and cut aparts, I'll just mention that some of our design team girls took the challenges that were presented on Friday. And I took the challenge of using printables on my layout because I am in love with Claudia Van Our Designs and her new collection. I used a lot of the Hot Right Now collection in this layout. So, and I really have to apologize for my lighting here. I need to change something or adjust something, and it's just not like it's too bright. It kind of washes out my color, but you can see me going through the journaling cards, just kind of trying to figure out which ones I'd like to use. The still shots this at the very end really show the colors much better than the video does. So again, I apologize for that. But yeah, so those are some of the printables. I just print them on a nice quality Nina cardstock. You can certainly use any cardstock that you like. So now I'm just going to start laying out my paper. As you can see, I'm going to mat that on that piece of, I think that's a Dear Lizzie paper that I cut the middle out of. And then, because I like to save those big hunks. So I'm going to be using a grid outline or a grid design today. I really want to use these 3x4 cards for most of the layout and really incorporate as many as I can. I think she did such a great job designing this, and I just love it. So a little bit more about the hops, as you can kind of see me flipping through some more of her beautifuls. Leaving my channel, this is the SpiegelMom Scraps YouTube channel. You're going to be heading over to Caddy Miranda, and then Sarah McClellan, and then Sarah Scraps, and then I will wind up with a short video on my personal channel as well. So yes, this is a crazy weekend, and we are really happy that everybody could join us this weekend. And again, my take is going to be using the printables challenge that Claudia put out there for us. So these pictures, I'm scrapping 2 pictures of my youngest 2, Hannah and Abigail. And I originally printed the pictures 5x5 because I thought I wanted them bigger, but it wasn't working. Like the girls kind of got lost in the pictures because the lighting was kind of you know, not hazy, but it wasn't well lit in their rooms, and they kind of got lost in the picture. So I decided to trim them down, and they ended up being about 2.5 by about 3. So like about a wallet size picture is what they ended up being. And you're going to see me use that journaling card just as kind of a guide to cut that down, and then I'm going to trim it down some more with scissors. I don't really mind if it's not perfect. None of the layers are going to be perfect. They're all going to be kind of off-centered and kind of wonky, and just, you know, I really want to go back and forth between the colors and incorporate as many of the printables as I can incorporate, because I think that these are just beautiful. And the colors of the printables really go well with the color scheme in the girls' bedding, actually. So that worked out good. That was a happy accident. Oh, that is one of my favorite journaling cards, the awesome one. It's kind of hard to see in the video, but there's like a text in the background that's like a small print. Some of the words say like, lovely everything, are we there yet, vacation, flip-flops, poolside. So although some of the tiny words don't really apply to my layout, like I'm good with that. It doesn't really bother me. The words are small enough where if you don't, you know, really look, you're really not going to see it. And I'm going to end up doing a little bit of journaling over the top of it and then adding some embellishments anyway. So in the long run, I'm good with it. I do like the texture that the little bit of text or print kind of adds. Oops, sorry, I do adjust my camera there. All right, so I'm just going to pull out some more embellishments here and kind of figure out where I want stuff after I add this last little journaling section. And the printables you see in the middle of that tray to the left, many of those are actually from Crafty Jen Scow. I really enjoy her printables and her cut apart files. And sorry, my daughter's talking to me right now. So is Bryn here? Okay, go ahead. Go upstairs. Okay, well, those of you with kids can totally get that. So anyway, moving on. So those printables, I just fussy cut around them to make some titles and just make some fun stuff to have sitting there. And the other things you're going to see in that little tray to the left are some of her ephemera that I have fussy cut. And now I'm just going to kind of putz around with where I want my placement. And I think I'm going to add some more cards and just kind of play with a little bit more. And coming up here shortly in my video, my camera did die, so it's going to be a little bit of cut and paste, but that's all good. I'm just stapling my layers together, and then I realized that I'm out of staples, which is horrible. I'm totally out of my tiny attacher staples. Okay, here we are. We just kind of skipped ahead, and now I'm going to show you some of the close-ups, which you can see the color much better. So yeah, so I hope you guys participate in some of the challenges. For the challenges this month, you guys actually have the rest of the month to participate. I know some of the challenge groups only had you know, available through this weekend or like a week or so, but I get it, everyone's busy. So we're going to have it actually open all month long and hope to see you guys participate. All right, enjoy the rest of the hop, and off you go. Thank you.